This is a Y adapter, a splitter that allows you to plug two standard hoses into a vacuum. And this one happens to be made by Festool. What I want to see is one of these that does 3. Now, that tool does exist. I found one on Rockler that has this center that goes through and then the 2 off the side. Perfect for good airflow and to allow good suction. The problem is it's a 4-inch. I want to see it in the shop vac size. I'm a mobile contractor. I don't haul around 4-inch vacuums. So having a 3-way already, like I said, already exists. It's just the size. But there's one change I would make to it. These are standard blast gates that work with the shop vac size hoses. I think it's 2.5 inch. And they're the same fitting. And so instead of having a female to female, I'd like to see these 3 be male, so that rather than having to cut a piece of pipe and put it in and have it be a little more cumbersome, if this were designed to work with 3 of these, and the reason it should be set up that way is if you have one of these as 3-way, you're going to need blast gates because otherwise you're just going to lose a lot of suction. So I've asked a tool company if they'd be interested in fabricating something exactly like this, but a 3-way, and having these 3 be male. If you think that's a good idea, then comment on this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll share it with them. And if nobody thinks, if I'm the only guy that thinks it's a good idea, then maybe they shouldn't bother making it. But my logic is that one of these is perfect with no blast gates. They already exist. And I run 2 hoses on my table saw, one on the top, one on the bottom. I wouldn't use blast gates. So this already exists. This is great. But primarily, I run my total station, and I have a table saw on it, I have a miter saw on it, I have a router on it, and then I also have my routers and saws and hand tools that I move a hose back and forth between those. And so it'd be ideal to be able to have one setup on the miter saw, one setup on the table saw, and then the floater to either go on the router table or to go on one of the tools. But you need to be able to turn off the blast, close down, because pulling 3 into one vacuum would not allow enough suction. So again, making this exactly like this, but having it a 3-way, but having these be male instead of female, and be a tool, something that you could maybe pick up for $20 or $25, and then you could just buy 3 of these, whether they be metal or plastic, and pop them right on, and then get triple the use out of your vacuum. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.